like me if I do that. People don't like when you do this or you do that, and they have an opinion about it. Yeah, everyone's got an opinion. It doesn't mean you have to listen to it. I was a people pleaser for so many years. I can't get those years back. I stopped doing what was important to me. I quit going after a lot of the dreams and goals that I had because somebody said, that's not going to work. That's not going to turn out. You don't know what you're doing. This isn't how it's done. Over and over, I can't even tell you how many hundreds of times where I had this idea of something that lit me up and made me so excited, and I was ready to go for it. And I would talk to a mentor or someone who, well, probably not much of a mentor if they're shooting down everything you do, but I would talk to people and I would say, well, what do you think about this? Can we do this? No, that's not going to work. That's not going to turn out. And I thought, you know what? They're right. They know more than me. They got this figured out. It would be a waste of my time and effort and ability. And the funny thing is, when I got confident in who I was and sure of what the plans were that I believed in, because they were given to me from deep within me, they were given to me from God, and I couldn't anymore let what somebody else said and their opinion of the viability of what I was doing stop me anymore. I started to do those things that they said wouldn't work. And I can tell you, on more than one occasion, when I started doing it and it started to really turn out, the people who said don't do it, the very people who said it wouldn't work, were the ones cheering me on, saying, I think this is going to go down in history as the best thing you've done. This is going to make a huge difference. This is going to be the thing that puts you on the map. And then I kick myself because I could have started 2 or 3 or 5 years earlier, but I listened to their negative remarks. Listen, if you've got something burning inside you, eating you up, that you're thinking about, you're daydreaming about, you're night dreaming about, I don't know, you cannot let what other people tell you stop you. They don't know what God put in your heart. You may not have been able to really explain your vision, and frankly, you shouldn't have to. Unless these are your partners and you need them on board for some reason where you really have to have their approval of what you're doing. Otherwise, it's chatter. It's someone else's opinion. It's not going to make a difference in what you're meant to do. So there's a time to stop listening. There's a time to just listen to your heart, listen to what God's put in your spirit, and go for it. And do the things that others are saying can't be done. Because someday they're going to be marveling that you did this thing that they never thought was going to work out, and it became so successful. Listen, do people get successful by fitting in, by being mediocre, by doing what works because everyone else has done it? No, you just end up being a carbon copy of all these other people. God gave you something unique, something that nobody else is doing, or they're not doing it the way you would do it and are going to do it. So please, guys, don't listen to the negative feedback. Don't be a people pleaser. If your mom doesn't like it or your dad doesn't like it, I'm sorry. Oh well. You know, if you're not doing something that's totally wrong and immoral and a sin against humanity and a sin against God, then you need to do what you need to do regardless of what anyone else is going to say or think or feel or believe. This is your life we are talking about. How long are you going to continue to put your life and your dreams and your desires on hold just because someone else doesn't like it? Friends, you've got to stop doing that. Please learn from my experience and do not make the mistakes I made. I would be in a much different place than I was had I listened to my heart instead of the people I thought knew better. So don't do that, guys. This is so important. So what is it that you want to do You just need to do it. If someone isn't along for the ride, trust me, they will be. Because they're going to see what you're doing. And even if they don't, even if they're not, honestly, it is their loss, not yours. Okay? God bless you. Live true, love hard, shine bright.